Yo, what's up? It's your boy Will Motivation, and today we're talking about my advice on the #1 way for you to get started investing in real estate. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, and I haven't made a whole lot of videos lately because I've been super busy preparing for an event that I'm doing in Seattle for HBCU Connect. So shout out to anybody that's in Seattle. I might have time for a meet and greet if you guys let me know in the comments if you want to do that. Also, let me give a quick shout out to Stunner Reese. Check out his YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description for this video. And also shout out to Stefan at Mod to Fame, one of my subscribers who is actually picking up a Hellcat, and he's going to drive it back from Louisiana, and he's going to stop in Columbus. We're going to meet up. Stunner Reese is coming from Chicago, so we're going to have 3 YouTubers doing a meet and greet here in Columbus on Friday the 26th. So you got plenty of time if you want to check out you know, some YouTubers with some cool cars, and you know, get some shout outs or whatever. We'll definitely live stream it and shoot a video of the meet and greet, and then get it back up on all of our channels. And I'll probably, if it's not snowing, or if it's snowing lightly, I'll bring out the Lambo. So if you guys want to check out the Lambo, we're gonna do a meet and greet on Friday the 26th here in Columbus, Ohio. Most likely it'll be in Easton, but just stay tuned to the channel, and I'll tell you exactly where we're gonna meet within Easton. It'll be a parking lot over there somewhere. But yeah, just stay tuned for that. And I might even have, by the time I post this video, I might even have the location. I'll post a link to it on this video. So just look in the description. Now, on to the topic of today's video. I'm here in my office, nothing fancy. I've been wanting to, you know, post some more video content, but I've been super busy getting ready for this event. So my apologies for that. But today, I'm gonna drop some knowledge related to some of the stuff that you have to deal with as a real estate investor and a property owner. When you have rental properties, you got to deal with people, you got to deal with tenants, and this is my way of not getting stressed out and not getting slowed down for my ultimate goal. Because sometimes you have setbacks, and sometimes you got to deal with deadbeat tenants that do not want to pay their bills, do not want to pay their rent, and you get stuck with some bills as a result. And so I'm gonna let you guys know how I deal with it. But a lot of people will probably disagree with me, or a lot of people might not even be able to deal with it the way I deal with it. But I deal with it this way because, and I'll explain to you the reasons after I explain to you why I deal with this the kind of way I deal with it. So let me get right down to it. I'm actually dealing with something right now where I had a property where I had a tenant that lived there in the property, didn't really take care of it. I had to rehab the property, so it cost me money to rehab the property. And then when they moved out, they left me with a water bill. And the water bill is like $238. So that means they haven't been paying their water bill for almost a year probably, in that particular property. Maybe not that long, but something like that. So real deadbeat tenant. And now, typically when you get a new renter into your property, you want to get a security deposit of at least 1 month's rent to cover damages that may have occurred. But sometimes you might even want to get more than 1 month's rent. You might even want to get 2 months rent. It just depends on what kind of demand there is for your property and what you can basically get for a deposit. Sometimes you might even want to charge more if the person has pets. So me, I typically charge 1 month's rent for my security deposit, and if it's a bad tenant, I end up going in the negative anyway. So what do you do when you get stuck with you know, bills from tenants? First thing is you basically take whatever bills they didn't pay, whatever those balances are, you take that out of the security deposit that you got from them when they moved in. Now, if they didn't leave a security deposit for some reason, or they damaged the property and used up all of the security deposit, but you're still left with a balance on bills, you got three alternatives. You can go after the tenant and basically try to collect the money. You can hire a service to collect the money for you, and they'll charge you like half of it or something like that, or a percentage of it. So you can basically go directly after the tenant yourself or by hiring somebody. The second option would be you can actually sue the tenant, take them to small claims court, and try to get your money back that way. Or the third option, which I typically do, is I basically cut my losses. I pay the bills and I keep it moving, because for me, I like to put all of my energy towards making money and less of my energy towards things that will slow me down, that are not making me money. So, but sometimes you can't afford to do this. But I like to say, be conservative. Always have some. If you're in the real estate game, you should always have some money on the side to handle things like this, related to your rental properties and stuff. So I always have money set aside to handle things like this, a few $100s here and there. I just take care of it and I keep moving and focusing on making money, because while you're not focused on making money, you're usually not making money, or you're not getting closer to making the money that you want to make. Instead, you might be dealing with a few $100s, trying to chase that around, or set up, an account with some collection firm, and you spend hours on that, and those are hours you could be spending towards making thousands of dollars, when you spending those hours trying to save a few $100. For me, it doesn't make sense. So that's how I handle it. I'm not going to recommend that everybody do that. You might want to do one of those other options that I mentioned, but for me, man, I think it's always best to focus on making money instead of worrying about all the little knick-knack things that you could do to try to save money or chase money that people owe you and all that stuff. So that's my advice, or I'm not even gonna say advice. That's my the way I handle things and the reason why. So you can kind of make your decision on what's best for you. But you got to be aware when you start doing rental properties and stuff, man. People, even if you got a really nice property, things happen, and you could have expenses, so you got to have money set aside for that to handle it, so you don't go under. So that's my 2 cents for the day. That's what we'll call it, 2 cents for the day. And again, check the description for the meet and greet on January 26th. Also, I'm gonna be in Seattle on Wednesday, January 17th. Might be able to pull off a meet and greet, but I'm not sure because my schedule's kind of tight. I'm gonna be doing an event there. But yeah, we'll figure it out, man. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys following me. Make sure if you have real estate questions that you ask me those questions, all right? Because I'll live stream and I'll answer some of those questions, or I'll make a video answering some of those questions. So this is just something I'm dealing with at the moment. The water company was like, yo, you owe us $238 from this previous tenant. It's crazy. So, but you handle your business, you don't worry about it, you keep moving and focus on making that money. This is Will Motivation. Look out for some more cool videos coming up on the Raptor, on the meet and greet, on the travel. I'm definitely going to document this trip out to Seattle for the channel, and holla. All right, so we're in the office right now. We got Junior P working on the remix of the tour of the Motivation Mansion. I wanted to shout Junior P out. He's been doing some good work for us. Also, let me shout Reg out. I think he's doing good work, but you never know back there. I'll be hearing YouTube clips show. But anyway, I wanted to have Junior P remix this video so that you guys who missed that live stream could actually see the crib. This is where I live. I'm not gonna say if it's the Miami crib or the crib in Cali or whatever, but check it out. All right. Thanks, Junior P. I'm gonna show y'all my crib. Y'all ready? You'll know what that is right there. This is where you come in my crib. Casual dining room right here. This is where we break bread. This is one dining room table right here. This is my kitchen. We got the fireplace. It's digital. I painted it red. I like red. Red is a color of passion. I got my jacuzzi. When you want to come kick it downstairs and lounge out, it's where me and my homies hang out. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching today's video. There's a lot more to come. Hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me about when is my online course going to be ready. Well, I have good news for you. My online course is completed. I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can click on that link and get a 40% discount off the course. That'll be for the first 50 students. So if you're ready to take the online course that I've basically laid out everything that I know about how to invest in real estate, click the link below or just go to www.willmotivation.com/invest. And thank you guys for taking the time out to watch today's video. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.